age, yet I feel younger now than I did in my 20s, and I'm more than 3 times that amount of years. However, it's only since my 50s that I have gradually become to understand that the way I was leading my life was not the best for my serenity and for my inner stability. Yes, I was more nice looking. Yes, I certainly looked younger. Yes, I had more friends. But inside, I was always in upheaval. And even though I enjoyed a lot of moments from time to time, much of it was a struggle. And the changes that since have been made to my understanding of life and its application have contributed to allow me to see things and perceive things and understand things and act upon them in a much smoother and creative way than I ever anticipated. So what are some of these changes which I recommend everyone at least try for a month, maybe 1 or 2 at a time, and then increasing? Certainly, diet has been one of the main ones. I never had enough understanding, because it wasn't talked about, regarding minerals and vitamins. When you have the right balance of those in fresh food, or slightly cooked, unprocessed, without chemicals, something magic happens to your body. You get more strength, you get less sickness, you get better skin, and feeling happier within it, you are much more likely to enjoy life. So after understanding that and applying it, I discovered the magical powers of bullet coffee and MCT oil, which is a very condensed coconut liquid that you add to the coffee, and it spreads its magic throughout the day, so you don't even feel hungry. I suggest you look it up. There is so much information about it, and instead of purified butter, I use ghee, GHEE, because of its wonderful properties, which you can also research for yourself. What else do I do? Well, there are certain small little practices that are very short and very beneficial that get you out of a wandering mind that might be worrying about the future, where the next money is going to come from, are you going to do the right thing socially, and so on and so forth. And this practice is best applied in the mornings when you wake up and in the evenings when you fall asleep. It consists of doing some sort of inner work so that you actually elicit the most positive things to come to your assistance, because once we are asleep, for example, the thoughts that we have, we can't control. So all this conglomerate of experiences that sometimes we remember through our dreams and sometimes we don't, may not necessarily be the positive ones we would rather have. If you fall asleep instead with a gentle mind, then it's so much easier to wake up in a better frame of mind and relaxed. So preceding the sleep, even writing a list, which I do, of anything between 10 and more small things, repetitive things too, that have brought some satisfaction and goodness during the day and for which you're grateful, is going to already set the mind in that way. You can look online and you will find plenty of meditations, short or long, that you can actually listen to while falling asleep, or even music, and they're all proven to be very beneficial. Likewise, in the morning, first thing when you wake up, if instead of jumping out of bed immediately, you woke up a little earlier perhaps and do 5 or 10 minutes of meditation, imagining the white light that encompasses everything and is spiritual in nature and has got all the colors of the rainbow enveloping your body and giving you strength, and you overimpose on that image a huge heart of love around yourself. Well, that's a very simple, basic way that also can put you in a very good state before you start the day and go and do your own things. So just these simple practices to start with will no doubt make a lot of difference, and perhaps in the future there will be more additional similar material where I am going to talk more specifically about some other practices of self-healing and of nutrition, or perhaps about some creative ideas that might help make your days more enjoyable, or linger on philosophizing about nature and its powerful healing and invigorating energy that is all good for every single one of us when the days are sunny, beautiful, and the birds are singing. So have a try, and you never know, you might find that you really, really start enjoying your new life experiences despite everything crumbling around you at times, and distancing yourself from that, enjoying the moment and being satisfied.